All right, so I know the camera's not really gonna get me, so I'm just dropping down just for a little introduction. We are unboxing 3 FireFly guitars. I've never owned a FireFly guitar before, heard about them, heard really good things about them, especially for the price point. Now just to reference, we got the two FFST, ST standing for the Stratocaster style. One is in that natural white. It's got like an open grain look to it. You can see like the pores and everything in there. But some folks in the Facebook groups, this dropped, they got it, and it didn't look that good. So I'm hoping mine looks good. More importantly, I hope it's not broken. Because I'll put in a clip right now of the FedEx driver literally tossed it on the concrete and it is bounced. So we got that Strat style that has a, I think it's, what is it? Is it a maple? I think it's a roasted maple neck, because the other one's rosewood fretboard. Roasted maple neck with roasted maple fretboard from recollection. I'm trying to look at it here. Yeah, maple fretboard, roasted maple neck, stainless steel locking tuners, bone nut, all the goods. Does it have stainless steel frets? I cannot remember. I don't think they notated here. But for the price, these are supposed to be really good. They might need a little setup or whatever. But yeah, we got that natural white looking one. We got the Galaxy one. I was a little iffy on that, but I wanted something that, I don't know, maybe I could have fun with different lighting and effects. The Galaxy one just has like a glitter sparkle effect to it. Usually not my style, but I wanted to switch things up a bit. I think it could be like, you know, kind of fun when you're editing the videos and whatnot. And then I went and got a Les Paul style. It's a matte black, but what I liked about it was it had a belly carve on it. It had it wasn't, what's the word? The neck, the way it was attached, it was like carved away. It had like a carve, so it's going to be easier to reach the higher end frets. It was matte black with white, and I already have upgraded pickups coming in for that, which is going to look pretty sweet. It's going to have a nice black and white combo for that from Guitar Fetish. So let's just jump into this. Let's unbox this. We're probably just going to do an unboxing. We'll do the tones in another video, or maybe I'll throw them at the end. Not sure yet. We got it right in front of me though. Let's unbox it, get our first impressions, see how the quality is, just tune it, strum it a bit, see how it is. 3 FireFlies, let's go. All right, let's see. Hopefully this one is not damaged. This was the first one that I got. That was, like I said, thrown on the floor and bounced around. So I know you guys can't see down here, but there is foam, top and bottom. We'll do it like this so you guys can get a little glimpse of it. So we have this protecting the top. I'm just excited. I hope the grain and the pores and the way the white paint or whatever you want to call the finish actually is good. Let's see. This is wrapped nicely. And this is a heavy one. From what I've heard in the groups, people are saying this thing is weighing upwards of like 9 pounds. All right. That looks nice, that roasted. Ooh, those fret ends are very nicely rolled. Ready? So we got our accessories, a little bit of accessories in there. But take a look so far. I don't know if you guys can see, but these things, I'm super impressed. Beautiful rolled fret ends. These are actually pretty large. Give you guys a glimpse of the backside, that roasted maple neck. Locking tuners. Ready? Here we go. Moment of truth. How does it look? Uh-oh, I see a little glimpse of it already. It's not looking like the photos. Maybe it is. Let's see. All right, so unfortunately, like everyone else in the Facebook group, they just plastered this white paint on it. You do see some of the open grain, but it is absolutely nothing like the advertised photos on the website. So that is a little disappointing. And yeah, this guy's Not the lightest out there. That feels good. That might just be the plastic, a little scrapey. So we have 2 black for the humbucker and then white for the single coil. Truss rod adjustment on the bottom. Just looking if there's any... It is nice how they carve. I don't know if you can see it, but they kind of carve the body inward, which gives it a little easier access when you're going up here. So that's a nice little touch. For the price, you can't really complain. I have still not played it. The action looks good. We could check the neck later. Let's tune it up real quick. Just give it a strum, see how it feels. But again, I would have already probably put the photo on screen on what this is supposed to look like. And you're going to see it, unfortunately, it doesn't really look nothing like it. I was debating between this and the actual painted white one. I almost wish I got the painted white one at this point, because this does not look like what I was expecting. Not that it's terrible, it's just, you know, you expect something in the photo and you get something with a finish that does not really look the same. Anyway, let's see how it plays. Tuners feel okay. They're not the most like precise. Wow, that's a lot of buzzing. Wow. Yeah, I was telling you that the action is pretty low, and it might be too low. Yeah, it feels good. This needs to get set up, unfortunately. It's not really playable. It's got extreme fret buzzing everywhere. Might just be the action. I really don't know. I'm hoping it's not high frets or anything, because they just look beautifully done. I would hate to have to modify them and level them or anything. It's not. Fretboard looks a little dry. I'm not sure if it's dry or it might just be some of the white residue came off. It looks kind of pasty. The strings feel really thin. I don't know what they put on here from the factory. It's actually probably not as bad as I thought. I love this neck. It feels great. It doesn't feel too chunky, but the frets are just done very well. Yeah, there's a lot of white chalky residue. I'm gonna leave that up to either this paint thing they did on here. Yeah, you could see how they overdid it. Like if they just went a little bit lighter, this might have looked a lot nicer. And it could be the choice of the wood grain underneath too. Either way, not too much of a complaint besides the finish. Besides that, this thing actually feels pretty good. I think with a little bit of a setup plugged in, it's gonna sound really nice. Let's switch it up a notch and go to that Les Paul style. All right, this one was in a lot of styrofoam. Ooh, this one looks nice. I'm excited for this one. I like my Les Paul styles. Is that a cable? I think that's a cable. All right. I was curious if the pickups are black on this. Couldn't tell from the photos if they were chrome and they looked black with the angle or if they're actually black, but let's take a look. Matte black, black hardware, white accent. Those inlays look nice. And again, the fretwork just feels phenomenal. Wow, yeah, those black tuners look nice. Probably put black locking tuners. I'm hoping you guys can see this. If this actually plays as, well and decent, I'll probably throw black locking tuners and then upgrade those pickups like I was saying. I got something in mind. It's gonna visually look good and they should sound really good too. Ready? Oh, look at that. This matte black feels really nice. This actually feels chunkier than the Strat, surprisingly. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. That's the carve I was talking about. Ready? Wow. Yeah, and it does have black pickups. You see that? It's got the belly carved there. It's got that ultra high access right up here. All black hardware. I love how they went the extra steps to even do black screws. The black elbow for the pickguard. Black straps. Black knob. Not knob, what do you call switch? Black knobs. Black everything. With this, not bright white, which I actually prefer. It's kind of like a, I've heard some folks say this was a bright white. The neck might be a little bit brighter. It seems like they wanted to dye it because you see a little bit more bright white there. But then the rest is kind of like a off-white. Yeah, the fretwork is phenomenal on these. Let's see. These feel better. These feel so smooth compared to the locking ones. All right, so this one, the action seems pretty good. Maybe could lower a little bit. I gotta look at the neck, how it's, if it's straight or whatnot, but it just plays really good right out the box. Very impressed with it. Feels really good. I'm excited to plug this in and have some more fun with it. Let's get on to the last guitar, the Galaxy Strat style, the Galaxy ST. So you guys already know how it's packaged, so I'm just gonna take it out, put it on here, and we'll open it up. Ooh, the first thing I'm noticing is abalone, whatever you want to pronounce, inlays. The dot inlays have the abalone, whatever you want to call baloney. All right, ready for this? Like I was saying, the first thing that I noticed straight from here were the inlays. That abalone inlay. And this one has the rosewood fretboard, still has a roasted maple neck. Ooh, those dot inlays are gonna look really nice with this body. Roasted maple neck. Believe it's a rosewood fretboard. Still have those locking tuners. Chrome humbucker, and then 2 singles. And I believe we have a pearl. It should come unless I messed up. Oh, it is. It's the pearlescent, pearloid pickguard with this crazy, or should be crazy looking Galaxy effect, which you could probably see peeking out of there already. Come on. Look at that. Wow. That is actually pretty damn beautiful. I was a little up in the air about this, but I wanted something a little bit different. And this one, as you can tell, is like polar opposite. You got the rosewood, the maple neck, this more like neutral looking, not as in your face white versus this crazy Galaxy look. Completely different look, completely different vibes. But that is exactly why I got it. Hopefully this is picking up nicely. frets just like the rest. Beautiful fretwork. The neck feels great. Just like the other one. Cut, carved in a bit. Oh, that sparkle looks crazy in different lighting. Let's see. These tuners just don't feel that good. They're locking, which is an upgrade to most guitars in this, definitely in this price range. But for some reason, the non-locking ones in that Les Paul style just feel smoother and more like fine tunability. These just feel kind of crunchy and just, I don't know. Maybe time will tell. Why are these saddles all angled? That's not a good sign. I don't know if they installed the bridge crooked. See all the saddles? They're all angled to the side. The strings aren't even centered anyway. I gotta try moving them, but they're all like pulled. All right, like I said, I'm gonna keep this one short. I'm sure it's long for an unboxing, but we're just gonna do unboxing and first impressions. This one, I gotta plug it in. I gotta plug them all in, honestly. Like I said, this is first impressions, but the build quality looks good. This one, I'm a little worried about the bridge. The saddles are all pushed to one side. I don't think, yeah, this isn't as bad. Very little on that one. I can't tell, they both feel, everyone said this one is really heavy, but I don't know. This one's definitely a looker. This is funky looking, man. This is funky. All right, if you're interested to hear the sounds and tones and more on this, these are probably great mod platforms, even though they come out the box pretty good. I don't have enough time to really give, you know, long-term whatever. I haven't even really played them much. But for the price point, you are getting a lot, even if there's little things you gotta do. Would have been nice if they matched a Perloid on this too, but that's very minor. Be sure to subscribe for more. I'm not the best guitar player out there. I'm just trying to get back into guitar. I love music, I love guitar. If you're interested in learning a little bit more, unboxings, tutorials, videos, all that stuff, we got 3 more new guitars to the channel. They'll be featured more. Be sure to subscribe. Drop a comment. Let me know if you have heard of FireFly Guitars, your experience with them, and what you think about the 3 that I picked up today. I'll talk to you guys in the comments, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot.